All right, g'day everybody. Animals on the track. Animals on the track. We are doing our next delivery. Our next delivery is basically from the Dresden steel mill across to Berlin warehouse, and they are taking some steel plates from us. So, which is what we have on board. We have a consist of 2 carriages. I'll just bring that around there. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Thank you very much. You technically. Oh, I hope they kind of fix that camera. Yeah, we've got a consist of 2. Oh, getting a little bit of wheel slippage there. Of 2 carriages of steel plates. I did have to move from. Let's see if we can get a little bit more power in without slippage. I did have to move from Leipzig warehouse down to Dresden steel mill to pick this job up. Surprisingly enough, it cost us $2,200 and something because I filled up there in fuel to get to Dresden steel mill. So that was dead money. That was dead money because there was nothing here. This is a more of a passenger. It only accepts passengers. So yeah, so that was a bit of dead money, which I'm a little bit upset about because I really didn't want to waste $2,000 on something like that. But so be it. That's what it was, and that's what it is. But it's all looking good. It's all looking magnificent rolling through here. Can't wait until we can actually do larger consists as well. That's going to be pretty cool. Let's see, what have we got? We need to stick. We're doing a crossover. Okay, we've got a crossover coming up now. Very, very much enjoying this game too. Very much enjoying this game. Other than those few little things like the continual, like crossing tracks, going from the left track to the right track to the left track to the right track with no real. There doesn't seem to be any real purpose. And I mentioned that in the last episode, but super looking forward to being able to get ourselves some more trains, some employees, and to definitely to upgrading this and upgrading to a better train, maybe something a little bit more powerful. At the moment, this is just the basic. So it'll be good to get ourselves up to that point where we can sort of throw ourselves into bigger consists, making a lot more money. Interesting. Now we've got a caution there as well. We've got a 60. Oh, we're in a 60 speed limit. Okay, so caution must drop us down to 60 kilometers an hour by the looks of it. So we'll have to keep that in mind if we've got caution stuff coming up. It's going to be hard to find anything. We just got a warning that there's animals on the track, but it's going to be very hard to actually see any animals on the track, which is, I'm guessing, is why we've got the caution sign. Animals for the next 2.1 kilometers by the looks of it. Oh, crap. Don't do it. Oh, I was a little bit worried he was going to jump out on us then. That was very hard to see until we were right on top of it. So, which makes sense for us to be doing 60 kilometers an hour through here if that's the case. Wow, this fog seems like it's getting worse, doesn't it? It's probably because it's getting darker as well. It seems to be getting darker anyway. But watch out, animal near the track. We're going to have to do this again. We're going to have to be really careful going through here by the looks of it. I did nearly hit an animal in the last episode, which was a little bit of a worry. I would like to see. I know this is in beta and stuff. There is a few things that they probably need to really look at, and as I've said, the track changing, the changing in lights on the front of the train when you're switching between modes. I mean, there's no way at this particular point in time of telling what mode your lights are in. So it wants you to switch to fog lights, but there's no change on the lights in front of the train, on the front of the train. Like there's no visual change of the lights on the front of the train, and there's no indication in here as to what lights you are on as well. Whether or not that is fog lights, I'm guessing that bottom one there says that the fog lights are on, so maybe that's the only visual cue that you have, which I guess is okay for immersiveness and stuff like that. But yeah, okay, that's easy. The other thing that I'd like to do, I don't know whether at some point in time you can actually change the color of your trains. I don't think that you can, but I'm not sure whether these guys are going to have modding as an option leading further into the game, like in the future of the game. I wonder whether people could bring their own trains in, or whether it would just be, you know, the ability to be able to put your own skins on trains and stuff, like the same way you can in Truck Sim and all that type of stuff. That would probably be, I would say, one of the first mods that a modder would make if the opportunity arose to have modding available in this. But it would be a pretty cool thing. At the moment, the map is definitely big enough for what we're doing. Definitely big enough for what we're doing. So it does take quite a considerable amount of time to traverse the map. Okay, we're going to do another crossover just up here. So, you know, a few things like that. A little bit of a quality of life thing by just add a tiny little dot to the I know that they've probably taken it off. It may have been there previously, but if you just had a tiny little dot, you wouldn't be sitting there struggling to find little spots like that, if you understand what I mean. That's a kind of a quality of life thing. It's a quality of life thing. Yes, I can hit the horn just by using that key. That's fine. I know that and I'm aware of that. But to be able to do it in here and immerse yourself would be a little bit better, you see, just trying to find all that type of stuff, especially for people who want to sort of, just do that stuff. There you go. So yeah, just a couple of those things would be really cool. It'd be nice to be able to open the windows, but that's just a want rather than a quality of life thing. Do love the whole idea that you've got your map down there. I do love the fact that we're in a 50 zone. I need to slow down a little bit. There we go. I should have been watching that. Too busy rambling. Do definitely love the display here. I think that's good. It's clean. It gives you all of the information that you actually need to keep your train running. So I mean, you know, lots of absolute positives for this game. And you know, there obviously there's going to be a little bit of a grind in the start. I mean, we expect that in a lot of games. Hopefully the grind's not too bad in regards to, you know, I've played some games where the grind is just absolutely horrific. In fact, I was having a conversation with somebody about Medieval Dynasty, and I am going to be doing a series on that, start from scratch when version 1's released, which I'm looking forward to. What I'm hoping is that is that the animal there? No, it's just a rock. What I am hoping is that the grind isn't quite as nasty, because the grind on that to move is absolutely nasty. I know that, you know, devs want to extend games out and make them, you know, make sure that they're not kind of a, you know, finish their game off in 2 weeks kind of and never play it again thing. You know, build yourself towards stuff and all that type of stuff. So I understand that, but some games, the grinding to get anywhere is just so long and so drawn out. So, which is something that I need to look at for my channel, to be honest, because at the moment, let's do that. At the moment, I don't do any grinding in between episodes, but it is something that Animal Near Track again. It is something that I am going to have to look at doing because some of my some of the series that I do are becoming very, very, very drawn out. This game, for example, I will probably need to do some. I will probably need to do some runs in between what I'm doing. I mean, in between episodes and stuff, so that you guys aren't just watching me just drive a train. That's a rock as well. Aren't just watching me drive, just sort of drive a train like this every. I mean, okay, it's a train sim, so. But we want to get to some of that more management stuff and seeing our other train, purchasing other trains and having our employees do their jobs and make money for us, which is something that I'm pretty excited about in this. Actually, it's kind of like Truck Sim. It's kind of like playing Euro or American Truck Sim and having your employees and having your vehicles and having them out. Only in this one, it looks like you've got to plan those routes yourself. So, interestingly enough. Okay, what I'm doing coming into here, I mean, we're in a 40-kilometre-an-hour speed zone anyway. It's been a pretty slow trip so far because of all that caution and 60 kilometres an hour the whole way. What I am doing is I'm trying to keep my eye out for these crossing signals because I don't want to get another $500 fine for passing through a crossing signal and not radioing for permission. Coming across the bridge again. I remember this bridge. Looks really, really nice, doesn't it? Still haven't found a crossing signal yet, so we've been pretty safe so far. Let's have a quick squiz at the map. I mean, I know it's taking us around this side and sort of diverting past Berlin, Maine. Last time we went through Berlin, Maine, so I don't know whether or not that is going to have anything to do with it and whether or not we're probably not going to because we're bypassing it. But we will see. We will see what happens. I do like how they've done it, I think it's good. Yeah, okay, so it's not... Sorry, guys. So it doesn't seem super duper realistic, but it's certainly sufficient. It actually looks pretty good. It was good when we went through Berlin, Maine last time to actually see all of the passengers. There were a lot of passengers sitting at the station, waiting for a train to come in. So unfortunately, there's no AI trains on it though running at the moment. But I thought that was pretty cool. Here we go, crossing signal. Yes, crossing signal right there are the red ones down below. Can we call the Berlin, Maine? No. Ooh. Let's just stop this off before these signals. Okay, feels like there's a bit of wait. There we go. All right, so as far as I'm aware, I haven't crossed that blocking signal, so I am safe at the moment. Now we need to contact query information. No, back to station services, station access. Berlin, Maine, can I have access to a station area, please? Now waiting your arrival. You may proceed through the entry signals without stopping and may freely use our facilities. All right, so we've done that. We have done that. Nice. Leading into Adelaide Railway Station, the spaghetti of tracks leading into that is incredible. There's crossovers everywhere. It's just this big, massive, because there's how many platforms is there? There's, I don't know, maybe 10 platforms. 10 platforms going into there, and obviously any tracks coming in from any areas over the city and the suburbs and stuff need to get across to specific platforms. So there's just so many It's just a massive spaghetti of crossovers and stuff. I don't know how they do it. Most of it's probably computer operated by now anyway, so there we go. We're going through on this platform at the moment. It's nice. It's nice. I like it very much. Is it actually modelled off the main, off Berlin main station? I'm guessing that it probably is. Trees are looking nice. Very nice. I like that. It's a nice space. It's a nice space to go through. Going through Berlin, it is a slow process though. Now we're back up where we can actually speed up a little bit, but we're probably not going to need to speed up too much because we're nearly getting to our destination. So let's, if we just have a squiz at the map, Berlin warehouse. Yes. That's where we're going. Let's see if we can radio them now. Berlin warehouse number 3. Services number 3. Deliver number 4. Contract number 2. 2 wagons from Dresden. Deliver automatically. Let's see, what's it saying now? We're waiting for you. Proceed to the station and finish the contract by decoupling wagons anywhere at the station. Over. Sweet. So we can pre-contact them to let them know that we've just about arrived, which is pretty cool. All right, beautiful. Which means that we don't have to stop up when we get down into the station zone. So you can see the crossovers there now. The cross signals are actually green, so which means we can go straight in, basically. Straight in. And we're out of Berlin Main. Let's just slow this down a little bit. We can decouple here, but I'm actually going to play it a little bit more real. There's people in here as well. I'm going to play it just a little bit more real, and just roll into here. So there we go. And we'll hold it up about here somewhere while we're in the decoupling zone. Beautiful. There we go. Another 40 grand in the coffers. We'll put on our brake there, and we will take that off. We'll go into this menu and we will decouple. All right, there we go. You gain 490 experience points and 27,000. I thought that was worth 40. I thought it was worth 39 something. I might have been thinking of a different contract. But there you go, guys. That is another episode. So we've earned 95 grand. We've all earned nearly 100,000 euros now, which is pretty cool. We've explored 9% of the map. We've driven 884 kilometers. This is really good. I'm really enjoying this, and I really hope that you guys are as well. So don't forget to hit like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. The other thing that I thought we might do here is have a look at our skills, and we have one available perk. Fuel usage. Each level of perk allows the amount of diesel fuel used while driving, as well as lowering costs of electricity while using electric locomotives. More money from employees. Each level of this perk will increase the percentage of money you take from your employees as the owner of the business. Fine reduction. Goods processing time. Each level of this perk decreases the amount of time processing industries take to process materials and goods into new goods. Locomotive damage taken. Each level decreases the amount of damage from all sources. And each level of this increases the capacity of your passenger and postage wagons. Note that this does not allow you to take more wagons. It only affects your wagons, not those of employees. I think we might go into the fuel usage, I reckon. Beautiful. Browse rewards. So we're a recruit now, which is pretty cool. Locomotive parts, we have other stuff. Oh, we have a new diesel engine. So we'll look into that next time, guys. We will look into that next time. What's this? Browse rewards for recruit number 2. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. So we now have an employee slot. We're recruit number 1 now. We're recruit 1 now. We now have an employee driver slot. Okay, so there's the employee list, and we've got an empty slot. Yay! So next episode, we'll probably look into trains and employees and stuff. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you later.